I'm feeling cleaner than I ever would be. It's cooler than Antarctica's weather would be. Damn, I think my swagger is a weapon to me. And dudes don't count you off the record to me. So don't be stepping to me, trying to shake my hand. I'm already the man, ain't trying to make your band. I feel the fact that I'm real, just make them mad. I be smoking helium to inflate my swerve. I'm fact that I'm real, just make them mad. I be smoking helium to inflate my swerve. I'm fly, yes, I'm high, yes. Every lady wanna get to this guy, yes. Go out tonight, I just might, yes. Style cleaner than yours, so don't buy, yes. I'm so debonair, so debonair. 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 You're not really seeing me, dog. Real talk. You feeling whacker than you ever would be. In mind, you think you.
Hey, what's going on, everybody, and welcome back to my channel. Y'all, we got to get into some more stuff tonight, y'all. We're going to get into Ray J, the Kardashians, Lil Nas X, The Breakfast Club, Kandi and Todd, more with Dwight Howard and Amy Luciani. Just updates with that and a little bit more stuff, y'all. So, and I just had to pull up Jaguar Wright too, by the way, just so y'all know. All right, so before we jump into all that stuff, y'all, let's go ahead and take care of the business of this channel. If you want to join the SoDeb Nation and turn on your notifications, turn them on all so you notify every time I go live posting videos. Subscribe to the channel, y'all. You have to subscribe to the channel before you turn notifications on. Like the video, share the video, comment down below in the comment section. If you're here in the chat, comment over here and then the chat live. Let's play this intro. Let's get into it. Let's go.
I'm fly, yes, I'm high, yes. Every wanna get to this guy, yes. Go out tonight, I just might, yes. Style cleaner than yours, so don't buy, yes. I'm so debonair, so debonair. I'm so debonair, so debonair. I'm so debonair, so debonair. I'm so debonair, so debonair.
All right, y'all, I am back. All right, y'all. First off, what's going on to grown woman in the chat? About time someone called Kris Jenner out. Oh, we're about to get into it, baby. All right. And yes, y'all, make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe to the channel if you have not already done that. Trying to I have to do my own. I can't only do my own. All right, cool. All right, y'all. So we're gonna get into some things tonight. Hopefully, you guys are having an amazing Thursday. As y'all know, I play some things before we get into the actual topics. So let's go ahead and do this. Today it ain't gonna be funny shit. So just so y'all know, all right. I definitely want to pull up this post first. Sad 5-year-old boy flagged down police after mom ditched him to go to Walmart and never returned. She was later arrested after officers discovered hoarding dirt and spider webs in the home. Wow, let's read this real quick. A 5-year-old boy in North Miami Beach had to flag down police after his mother reportedly left him home alone to go to Walmart and never returned. Body camera footage shows the boy approaching officers, explaining the situation and asking for help. An officer can be heard asking, "She didn't tell you what time she's going to come back. We will find mommy." The boy was able to point out the home where he lived with his mother, just 2 houses away. When officers knocked, there was no answer. When they entered the home, they discovered horrid living conditions. Police described boxes stacked 3 to 4 feet high, signs of hoarding, along with dirt, spiderwebs, and rotten food residue throughout the apartment. Authorities were unable to reach the boy's mother, 23-year-old Britley, I think they said her name, Britley Lewis, for several hours. When Lewis finally made contact, she said a friend would pick up the boy, but the friend never even came. The boy was eventually placed in custody of the Florida. Oh my God, it's in Florida. Department of Children's and Family Services. Police later located Lewis at her home and arrested her. She faces charges of child neglect and unlawful dissertation of a child. During a bond hearing, a judge ordered Lewis to stay away from her son. Wow, that's crazy. All right, let's watch the video.
You live in there, right? You living there by yourself?
Saturday night, North Miami Beach.
Hey,
Police are flagged down by a 5-year-old boy. He doesn't know where his mom is.
She didn't tell you what time she's gonna come back? Oh, but we'll find mommy, okay? So his mom went to Walmart.
Cops can't reach mom, they say.
I'm gonna leave the door open. I'm gonna stay with you the whole time, okay? You all know your ABCs, right? You wanna sing it with me? A, B, C, D, E, F, G. I know you know it.
They sweep the efficiency
He might not know it, to be honest.
where the boy lives with his mom. They say they saw several boxes, signs of hoarding. Along with the boxes, there were signs of dirt, spider webs, and leftover rotten food residue everywhere, they said. Mom still couldn't be reached.
Now I know my ABC. Next time, won't you sing with me? See, you know it.
North Miami Beach police trying to keep the child calm. Cops spotted the boy around 8, and several hours later, they reached mom, who said a friend would pick up the boy. That friend never showed up. At around 1 o'clock in the morning, the little boy was given over to the Department of Children and Families. Mom, Britley Lewis, was spotted eventually leaving the house and arrested.
Away from the alleged victim.
Mom ordered to stay away from her child. And in the middle of all of this, a little boy not knowing where his mom is, police trying to bring a smile to his face in a heartbreaking moment.
You know the Ipsy Bitsy Father, you know? You know that song too?
Yeah. He probably don't want to sing none of the songs his mom is missing. He's been at home by himself. He's probably scared. Why want to sing the ABCs and Itsy Bitsy Spider?
Dude, you laughing because I stopped singing because I see you laughing. No. You live in there, right?
This is so sad, y'all. Everybody does not need to be a parent. They just don't. And yes, y'all, please hit that like button. I see that there's 20 people in this chat, and we only got 5 likes. Hit that like button, y'all. But yeah, it's really sad that like she left him there, 23 years old, y'all. You don't have to be a parent, you know? Use protection. Use protection. There's people in the chat, which kind of even creeps me out a little bit, saying, I would love to adopt him. She might be a good person too. I don't know, but you know, I feel so bad for this because, you know, I could not imagine my mother leaving me in a home by myself and never coming back. She's going to Walmart my ass. I wonder what she was doing while she was gone, because I mean, he had to be there for long enough for him to be worried about his mom not being there, you know? So I do hope that that little boy gets a stable home. That friend who was supposed to come and get him and who never came, where's his dad at? You know, hopefully the dad's not in jail or passed away. Where is the rest of the family at for either part of this boy's life? Like, I couldn't imagine my sister doing this with my nephews. I would be like, just bring them to me. I got them. I really would. I don't. This is so sad to even have to even report this. It's sad to even know this happened to this young little boy, and I really wish the best for him. And because it's just sad. All right, y'all can drop down in the comments if you're tuning in late and let me know what you guys think about this story. We're gonna move on to our next story, which is not any better. Okay, so I'm just letting y'all know that now. I don't know if you guys are letting your kids go to sleepovers, but after watching this, I would never in my life let my kids sleep over anybody else's house ever again. I don't know what it is, and excuse me if anybody here is white, but I don't know what it is with these white women wanting to have sex with these little kids, but it is ridiculous. And you can see it with a lot of teachers that are doing this, and it's always these white women having trying to have sex with these little kids. And so let's get into this story, and then we'll talk about it. All right, let's go.
Just got woke up in the middle of the night. They called Carter to come get him, like this, hysterical. And I got on the phone, and she was just like, come get me, come get me, come get me. I'm scared, which is so unlike her. And I said, what happened? Did someone hurt you? And she's like, yes. I don't want to talk about it because I don't want to get them in trouble. I said, I need to know. I said, calm down.
And it's so sad that kids even have to think about getting an adult in trouble because they are afraid that an adult is doing something to them. I just want to say that. It's so sad that that her daughter called her and said she's scared and she wants to leave, but she also doesn't want to get an adult in trouble. That's the
and tell me. And I said, did someone touch you? Yes. I said, wasn't an adult? Yeah. I said, who is the adult? She said, my friend.
Oh, hey, what's going on, little boss lady? What's going on, boo?
Friend's mom. Okay, they were here to party.
Did y'all know they were here?
I knew they were here.
Okay.
Yeah, we knew they were here. We had GPS and stuff. They gave the stepdad $40. Stepdad went to bed. She said that's when the Melissa lady started asking them, did you like girls? Have you ever had sex with a girl?
And they should show Melissa's freaking face, too.
Okay. I've been with a girl.
Okay.
Then started kissing Gracie and touching her, but I guess Gracie was resisting and she was touching here. And I guess once that didn't go well, she moved on to SoDebNair. I said, we are on our way. We're calling the police.
So she didn't even, she tried it with 2 other girls. Like her daughter wanted to have fun with her friends. I was sleepover, but her mom being a motherfucking creep. Man, her mom, man.
So whichever one gets there first, go outside.
You don't know the people?
No,
you don't know them at all?
I don't.
And shout out to this girl's parents who showed up on time. Shout out to this girl's parent. Shout out to these girls' parents who told her that this was not right. And if something was wrong, call me immediately.
You ever met them?
Never.
Did you know there's 2 here sleeping over? Or?
Yes, there's more than one. I just tried to call her. I don't know. I mean,
so who is she to you, man?
She's my wife.
They said that she may be on the back porch, but she's not back there now. So is she sleeping somewhere inside the house?
No, I would.
It's like 4 a.m, man.
What the?
Who are these people inside this car right
My
here?
daughter had a little get together tonight, and some friends were staying over. It's a blonde, one with glasses.
And he has no idea what's going on. They said they gave him $40 and he went to bed. He has no idea what his wife is even doing.
Okay.
Is that who's in the back of the car?
I think so. I can't really see in there, to be honest with you, man.
Was it just one of them that got the hand up the shirt, or was it?
I don't know what she said, but the girl on the left, Gracie, Sophie said that Gracie got touched worse than Sophie did. She didn't say what that was.
All right, man. So we got a phone call that 2 girls were appropriately. They were screaming and they ran out into the front yard and hopped into that car over there. Can you tell me what happened tonight?
No, I am a nurse. I don't.
Nobody give up that you're a nurse because you're not a nurse. You're a PDF file. That's what you are. So that nurse shit, you're a PDF file.
I don't even know.
Man, we need to figure out.
Imagine her being a nurse. Has she done this at work? Oh, I would want to know.
What's going on?
No. I am a nurse.
I don't care what you do for a living.
If you away again, you're going straight to the floor. You understand me?
No.
Take that dog out of that. Like, get the dog out of here.
I don't know where I'm going to find out what is going on.
Oh, you. I am a nurse.
Why you look at me and say that?
Y'all go back over there, please. Melissa.
What have I done? I haven't done anything.
You're touching little girls. Like, what do you mean you ain't done nothing?
Let's take her out here and put her in the car.
They just told me that she was giving them alcohol and cigarettes.
Not she's giving them alcohol and cigarettes. She thought she was at the bar. She probably drunk out of her mind. I am a nurse. As she's prescribing alcohol and cigarettes to little girls.
And she just kept steadily giving 50 cents.
Oh, absolutely.
She just kept steadily feeding it to them. That's what she said.
Damn. So she tried to get them drunk so that they would like go along with what she was doing.
Look, man, I know you're pissed off. If that was my kids, I'd be the same way you are. But please don't do anything to get yourself in trouble, okay?
And I love that. You know what's? I really do not like cops like that, but I do like whoever this cop is to talk to this man because he's so right. He's like, I know you're mad, but just chill for a minute. Let us do our job. Because if me as a father, y'all, I really wanted to have a daughter, but I don't know if I can have a kid with how things are going in life. Like, I just can't do it. I would be in jail. Don't fuck with my daughter. Like, I wanted a girl, y'all. Don't fuck with my daughter. Like, I promise you, I'll never get this experience because I'll be in jail the first time it's my daughter. So no, I can't.
Let us do our job. Are you hearing what I'm telling you? Because you're pissed the fuck right now. And I get it.
He probably thinking about ways to off this lady because I would be.
Get it.
We just got woke up in the middle of the night. They called Carter to come.
So yeah, that's that story. Don't take y'all's kids to no damn sleepovers no more. it's just not that. I'm sorry, because I'd be damned if somebody called me and my daughter's at a house party or a sleepover, and the mother is trying to hunch on my damn daughter. Meet me outside, for real. Like, meet me outside. It's a wrap for you. It's a wrap. She needs to be cuffed ASAP. I'm glad that they did cuff her ass. And don't give her no little ass sentence either. Let her go in jail and let them do the same shit to her. Parents need to be vigilant. Absolutely. Absolutely. You know what? Because of what I've been through as a kid, I would be afraid for my kid to go to sleepover, period. You know, because one of these calls may happen. I don't care if it's family or if it's friends. I would be afraid. If you ain't sleeping in my house, it ain't happening. Because I'm telling you now, I will be the first month. I would go out. I would call the police myself before I even did what I was going to do. Come and get me because look, put my phone out again. Come and get me because I'm finna to unalive a person. Yep. Here's my address: 123 Sesame Street. See you in 10, 20 minutes. All right, bye. And I'm unalive for real. You're not gonna put my kids like that. Hell no. Hell no. Okay. So y'all just be careful if you do let your kids go to sleepovers, because this ain't it. I don't know why parents are so freaking horny that they can go. Her husband was in the house in the bed. Why you couldn't go pick your husband? I never allowed my kids to go to sleepovers, and that's so sad. You know, even when we were talking about the school stuff the other day, we used to have I wish Pam was here. We used to have like lock-ins at our school. We weren't worried about the teachers touching us. And then you know what? Come to find out, if y'all go back on my video, one of the teachers was doing that. And I don't know if it was at the lock-ins, but like, your grown ass can't find a grown person to have sex with. You that damn desperate. I don't understand what's going on in the minds of people, but this shit causes you to get your ass unalive. Don't touch my kid. I don't give a damn. All right. Y'all drop down in the comments. Let me move on before I get real pissed. Okay. All right. Now, I don't know if some of you guys go to church, but we're going to get into some church business right now. My pastor urges congregation to prioritize paying tithes before daycare, groceries, mortgage, and phone bills in order to gain increase from the Lord. God is up, and this is going on so much now, y'all, that I'm really kind of concerned. It's like, if you can't afford the church to shut the shit down, God is obligated at that point to supply all of my need. Baby, if you can't pay for your business, because you know what, McDonald's don't say that to the workers at McDonald's. If you can't pay us back, you can't work here. You can't eat here, right? You got to pay McDonald's. We know we got to pay them. When you go to a church, that's supposed to be like a nonprofit organization. I'm about to start doing it on YouTube, y'all. If y'all cannot, first of all, if y'all cannot come up to this chat, I want to see all of it. I want y'all's. Before y'all pay y'all's daycare, y'all groceries, your mortgage, and your phone bills. Y'all need to start sending in cash apps and super chats. See how crazy that sounds? You see how crazy that sounds? Y'all log on to YouTube for free, right? The best thing that y'all can do is like the video. By the way, like the video, okay? And guess what? It costs you $0. You know what? Pay me? It's YouTube. Because when a commercial rolls through, just watch it. You know, just watch the video. Just watch a little bit. And YouTube will give me money for that. If pastors want all this money, y'all need to find some brand deals as the pastor. Write some books. You know, you got all the information from the Lord. The Lord, he gave you that information. So write some books. Put your sermons on, well, not, I want to say CDs, y'all. Child, we ain't seen a CD in years. Put your sermons online and people can purchase that if that's what you want to do. Tithes, to me, y'all, I just do not believe in it. I don't. My ex-husband was the pastor, and you know who paid for that church? This guy right here, everything that he did when that rent was due, because I had a job, I had to work. I paid for everything. So that tithe and offering thing, I think that's something that men made up and people are paying it. And I don't think that people are losing their last to pay their tithes. And then you call the church, oh, wait a minute. Because I wasn't going to pull this up, but matter of fact, this goes along with what we talking about right now. Hold on. This goes on what we're talking about right now. And I actually experienced this my own self when my husband passed away. Hold on. All right. Now, let's watch this video and we're gonna get to the next one. Let's watch this. Not $100, said the Lord. Oh. Look. Oh, damn, I missed it. Did y'all see that? Oh, y'all can't even see what I'm even looking at. Hold on. I got to go back. My bad. Hold on, y'all. Damn, I didn't realize y'all couldn't see it. Wait, what's going on, boo? I believe in tithes and offering. The church needs money to run. It shouldn't be at anyone's determined though. And I'm with you on this. If you have it, definitely you should be able to give it. That's what nonprofit organizations are about. But when you are telling me to pay, don't pay my daycare, don't pay for my groceries, my mortgage, my phone bill in order to gain increase from the Lord, I ain't doing that. I don't believe in it. I don't believe in it. But let me go back so y'all can see, because I was watching that. I didn't know y'all can see it.
This what? 100. So, man, I got to pay my daycare. They're going to kick my kid out. Here we go. All right. Also, I need to pay my phone bill.
Oh, real quick. And Princess, I do want to say this to you. I do appreciate you, the conversation that we had on Facebook today. And I hope that you didn't think that it was coming from a bad place. It wasn't like a bad conversation at all, but maybe we should do a live together about that. Because it's a great conversation to have. Let's talk. I'm gonna text you when I get done with this. Maybe let's talk about that. All right. But let me get back to this.
T-Mobile about to cut me off. Grocery. Oof. I got my kid's hungry. Oh, the Lord. Oh. Here's the Lord. Here's your $100, Lord. Thank you. And then here's my mortgage payment. Now you say, well, Pastor, that's good.
Now look at this congregation. Look at mother on the left. Look at mother on the left. Look at daughter or whoever she is sitting right next to her. And then look at the girl and the boy sitting next to them. We're not feeding into the shit.
That's not good. Now, see, here's the difference. I'm helping somebody right now, because if you just switch the order, you will see some increase come. Most people do what I just did. Watch this. They gave a tenth to the Lord, but they didn't do it first. We gave him a tenth, but this is how you can give a tenth and not give it first. But the scripture says the first one is what? So I done gave my money to somebody, holy money. I done gave it to the phone bill people, and you only give the
as you should
10th first to somebody who can bless you. So let me give me my money back. Give me that. Give me this. Give me this. Give me this. Give me this. Thank you. Give me. Thank you very much. Now
the Lord not taking your money back, so we already off track.
This is what should have happened. So who should I give to first? The Lord. Switch places with somebody, Lord. So it don't matter.
This don't make sense to me.
Where the Lord is on this, what matters?
The Lord wants to tell you to pay your bills. The Lord is going to want you to pay your bills, because if this is why the Lord blessed you with a job. Hold on, let me put me on full screen. The Lord bless you with a job so you can pay your bills. Okay. Your tithes and offering, first of all, there should be one. Your offering to the Lord, because they were slaughtering lambs, and back in the day, they wasn't giving up their financial stability to the house of God. They were unaliving animals as a sacrifice to the Lord. But I gotta put my bills. My kids might not even be able to eat, because my 10% of my paycheck, from the lowest of the lows to the highest of the heights, got to come first. That's not of God. That's not. I'm sorry, and this man cannot tell me nothing different. God wants you to pay your bills. That's why He blessed you with a damn job. Okay, pay your tithes and your offerings if that's what you believe in. But I think that offering, because they offered up to God sacrifices. When then the money came in there, listen, that's up to y'all. Y'all believe that, but it was an offering. I offer up to you. Okay. If you have a church, you need to be able to finance that thing by yourself before you ask people to come in there, because they're coming in for the word of the Lord, which is free 99. They didn't have to come to your church to get this. In today's world in 2026, I can log on to YouTube and get a free message. Right? So for me, this part don't make a lot of sense. What's going on, sis? What's going on, sis? Y'all make sure you go subscribe to the California Cutie and the House of Princess. And make sure she get her ass back on YouTube too, by the way. All right? All right, let's keep going.
It's as if whatever comes out first belongs to who? Okay, so here you go, Lord. And so watch this now. As I begin to pay.
You give your money to the Lord first, what if you have enough money for the rest?
Other things, and let's say now it looks like I'm coming up short. God is obligated at that point to supply all of my need, because He
tell that to the homeless people that are sitting outside. If God is obligated, if you're paying your tithes first, hear me out. If you're paying your tithes first, because there's a lot of people that will do this. You're paying your tithes first, but God got to show up. But I'm homeless. I'm still sitting outside, boo. Hey, big God, baby Jesus, I'm still sitting outside. At what point does He show up? You know when He showed up? When you got the job. He gave you a job so you could pay your bills. God didn't come last, He came first, because He got you a job for you. I mean, again, if this is the way you believe. If God gave you a job, it was so you have a place to live at. It's so you can have food for you and your children to eat. It was so you can have a phone, so when they call you, it's like, I need you to come to work, you can go. I don't think that God cares about the order of when you gave your tithes. I don't. But again, it shouldn't be no tithes. It should be our offering. Listen, God, this is what I got. I took care of all of my bills. My kids are able to eat because you gave me the ability to create children. Okay. And so my kids are able to eat for the rest of this month. My lights are going to be on for the rest of this month. My kids have shelter over their heads the rest of this month. But I have $100, because that's what they gave, $100 to give to you, Lord. And I thank you, God, for blessing me with a job to be able to do these things. That's what I think the guy would want. Nothing else. So for me, I'm not sitting here and listen to this man because you want some money so you can go buy whatever you're trying to buy. Like, it's not that.
I'm supposed to do that because I've honored him with the first.
That's that, y'all. So again, I do believe in, if you guys, that's how you believe, absolutely. My mom is a pastor. My grandfather was a pastor. I know how church works. My ex-husband was a pastor. I know how it works. Most people who don't have it cannot give it. And it would be selfish from the church to ask you to give your last before you pay your bills. Because can I come live at that church? I mean, I'm paying the bills. Is there a room for me in this building? Because I mean, I gave everything. Is there a food pantry? Is there, y'all giving out free meals every day? I want to know because I gave to you first. That's what I would want to know. I don't believe God worked that way, y'all. I'm sorry. I just don't. So there's that for me. Y'all let me know what you think. Listen, I just can do what I can do, and that's what it is. Yes. And y'all, please, let's see what we got. What we got. We got 13 likes and 30 people in the chat. What we doing? And y'all know what I did today? I'm going to give y'all some time to like the video because for some reason, me saying like the video, and I'll be in people's chats too. So, you know, I understand. Maybe you're trying to listen to the content. So I'm going to give y'all some time. Like the video.
Call me Rudolph, you be dashing like. See me in my 50, you said that man, he just shit it. Cause I show you how I do it, but don't show you how I do. See me in my 50, you said that man, he just shit it. Cause I show you how I do it, but don't show you how I did it. I be multiplying numbers, so you not in my division. Call me Rudolph, you be dashing like blue. Think in the gun, but you never catch me slipping. Hella Grey Goose is what you catch me sipping. You don't get girls, cause they know you tripping. Acting like you making money, but you bullshitting. My style so clean, don't none of it be script. Got hella just if, but don't none of them be and stiff. And I got a grill, so my drink just chill. Mr. Yes, I'm so fly in the field. I'm fly, yes, I'm high, yes. Every lady wanna get to this guy, yes. Go out tonight, I just might, yes. Style cleaner than yours, so don't buy, yes. So debonair, so debonair.
Are we liking the video yet? Are we liking the video yet? Okay, I see it's going up. It's going up. All right, cool. Before we get to the main topics, hit that like button. Y'all can actually hit the dislike button if you want to. It all goes together. But hit that like button. I'll be intending to do content, then things happen. You come on. It is free to like the video, y'all. It is free 99. It really is. Don't let me go over here like the other. Hit the Cash App, hit the Cash App, hit the Cash App. Send them super chats, send them super chats. I don't even ask for that. I'm just asking for a simple click the button and say like the video. That's it. Well, we got 30. We got half that, so I'm gonna keep going. All right. So you pay your tithes and your offerings, right? Now, why in the hell? Why? What's going on, Norris? What's going on, Norris? So you pay your tithes and your offering, but then your family member dies. Somebody dies that goes to the church, right? Why? What's going on here? Woman goes off on her aunt's pastor for trying to charge them for a funeral. She been paying her tithes. She been giving her offerings. I don't feel like people who paid their tithes and their offerings should be paying for a funeral at their own church. That's fucked up. Let's check this out.
Oh, baby, let me tell y'all what just happened. So I just went up on the pastor, his wife, the deacon, the church, the whole congregation, if they had something to say. Do you
Go off, sis.
Understand me? So me and my cousin, we get to the church to plan, to let them know how we want to plan the service or whatnot. Now, mind you, my auntie and uncle been members of this church for over 55 years. They pay their tithes faithfully. So the pastor turns around and say, that's going to be $800. $800 for what, pastor?
Mind you, they try to charge me $1,500 for my ex-husband's funeral. Let's keep going.
He said, well, you know that in order for us to preach this,
and mind you, the man would have been a bishop without him. Let's keep going.
Service and do a nice home going, the church got to cook, and I got to pay my ushers to clean up, and then I got to pay some of my deacons to come. I said, you got to pay them to come to a home going, but baby, let me tell y'all but your faithful members. I said, let me ask you something.
And why y'all didn't save money for this specific situation for anyone in your congregation who passes away? There should never be a charge, because if people are paying their tithes, you have been basically rent-free in your building the entire time because they're paying their tithes and their offerings. Because it's like going out to eat. I pay for my food, but I'm gonna give you a tip too. So they've been paying their tithes and their offering, but then when that person passes away, we gotta pay you $800. We gotta pay you $800? No, hell no.
Where the money at when they pay their tithes every Sunday?
Come on.
Where they money at when they pay for pastor anniversary?
Come on. Talk to me nice.
Where they money at when they pay for church anniversary?
Come on and talk to me real nice.
Where they money at when you did fundraisers?
Come on and talk to me again the right way.
Where they money at whenever you did these cookings and all this extra stuff? Where they money at when you needed something for your light bill? Where they money at when you needed something for your rent?
Because y'all ain't paid my rent. And according to the men before this, I should have paid my rent before I paid the church.
Where they money at when your mama and your daddy passed? And the last time I checked, my auntie did the cooking and my uncle was running around here trying to help get you a suit.
Talk to me.
These folks been members of your church since they was little kids, and they was watching you grow up. And you finna sit here and tell me your money hungry ass finna charge us to have a service here? I believe the hell not.
And I'm with her 100%.
I say it's mighty funny how you praise people and you love people when they sit in front of you. I say because you get up there, because you get up there and you say everything that you know they want to hear. You don't preach nothing about God. All you do her service, you can't even preach about is the time.
She preaching to me right now. She preaching. Somebody pass off the offering plate to this lady right here for me, because this is a word.
And what somebody gonna do in building this church and building your house, getting you a brand new car. Little Tommy need to go to school. Your wife need a new hairdo or a wig. Your daughter needs surgery. And I need this and I need that. And Sister Johnson over there, she having problems in her home. And Sister Sarah over there, she having trouble walking. And I need y'all to raise some money for her medical bills, and I need for y'all to just pray, and I need some new pulpits for the church, and I need some new paintings on the wall, and I need this, and I need that, and I want this, and I want that, but you can't even help.
Not that I need it, but I wanted this and I wanted that. When she added that in there, y'all hear what she's saying.
You can't even do her service. I say, because you get up there and you say you do his service for free.
Talk to me. Before we even move on. Come on, y'all. This is the place where they come down in the service. Talk to me, because if I needed all this, you know who will provide it for me? The Lord. God got this. God got this. Should you pay your tithes and offering? Absolutely. Absolutely. But if you don't, you know who's going to do it? God. That woman who passed away, she did her due diligence. She paid her tithes and her offerings. When she passed away, $800. Crazy work. We already had to pay the more. We had to pay for a casket. We had, or if they got cremated, we paid for all that. But then the place that my mother, my father, my brother, my sister, my cousin, my uncle, my auntie, whoever it was, that were paying those tithes and offering, went to the very church they did this with every time they got a paycheck, told me my bill is $800. God don't live there. He don't live there.
They done paid their way. They done paid their way for the church. They done paid their service. They done paid for the funeral. They done paid for the casket.
Mm-hmm.
They done paid for the clothes.
Mm-hmm.
They done paid for the food.
Mm-hmm.
They done did that. Every Sunday they come to church.
Mm-hmm.
Every Bible study.
Mm-hmm.
Every prayer meeting. Every time y'all want to go across the country, they right there.
Mm-hmm.
They can't even participate in stuff at home with their own family because they worried about being with the pastor.
Mm-hmm.
I wish these old folks knew how money hungry and greedy some of these damn pastors is. I told myself, I tell you what, we'll have a service in the front yard for free.
Come on.
Kiss
Come
my
on.
ass.
Come on. She ate that up. She ate that up, okay? Ate it up, because I would do the same thing. She ate that up, and that's real talk. Hold on, y'all. Let me get my little Carmex on. She ate that up. All right. She ate that up, because that's the reality of this. Yes, my tithes and offering, if I'm paying those things, are to help for the church, but it's also to pay for the fact. Do y'all know before our time, those tithes and offerings were for burial plots in the back of the church. That's why you see a lot of graveyards, old school, in the back of the damn churches. But my mama, my auntie, my uncle, my daddy, whoever it is, paid tithes and offering at this church. And y'all charge me $800. I ain't fucking with it. Let me read those comments. I don't know what the name is, but 2788. I can read that part. They are humans with flaws. Their titles don't make them holy and honest or considerate. It's a business. There are not any benefits being a member. I agree with all of this. They are humans. They do have flaws, just like the members in the church. Their titles don't make them holy and honest or considerate. And neither are the people that are sitting in that congregation giving them money every paycheck. It's a business. It's a nonprofit. It's a nonprofit business, okay? There are not any benefits being a member. If you're a nonprofit business and I'm donating to you every paycheck, oh yeah, there's some benefits for me. There are. When I pass away, don't charge my family $800 to bury me. Don't do that. She's a member, and that's the end of the story. Thank you, California Cutie, for even saying that. It might not do nothing with that, what I just read, but if I'm paying my tithes and my offerings, money that I could have kept so that when I did pass away, I could afford the shit on my own on my own. Don't come to me with this. Don't come to me with this. And she did preach. All right. Yes, it is benefits to being a member in Kojic Church. Kojic already is already going to throw me off the roof. But in Kojic Church, they made that out. They made that out plainly. If I pay into my community church, they should be there to help me. Absolutely. Are they doing it? Because this lady's mother died. Are they doing it? That's my question. All right. But y'all could drop down in the comments and let me know what you guys think about this conversation. We're going to move on. We are. I love y'all so much for being in this chat and like talking to me because it makes the life a lot better. So let's get over here to Funky Dineva. It's more church stuff, by the way, if y'all didn't know. I love talking about church stuff because it was a part of my life. And a lot of things didn't make sense to me. And so I'll be wanting to talk about it. So Funky Dineva talk about why you should avoid church singles nights. I don't know why you would be at a church singles night. But we're finna get into it. All right, let's go.
Get bashed for this, and I don't care. The type of people who show up to the church singles night are weirdos anyway.
Let's just stop there. He ain't never lied. He ain't never lied. This is the absolute truth. I'm gonna see what else he says. Let's keep going. And again, we watching this together, y'all. Maybe some of y'all have seen this. I haven't. I'm watching it with y'all for the first time.
Okay, you just are. You're just socially awkward and you're a damn weirdo. Okay. And I'm sure the type of men that show up to the church singles night are even more weird. Okay.
It's not husband material. It's not even husband material. It's a man that want to control you material. It's like, let me sign out to be back in slavery, to be honest. Cook my food, sit at home, have my babies, and do as I said. Is what I get from it. And I've been to this before. So I know what he is saying is very true. They're looking for a submissive wife. And there's nothing wrong being submissive, but these men at these church single nights, they're not there for us to be equal. They're trying to find a woman that's going to hear what I said and shut your ass up and do what I said. Type of man. And it might have changed since I came out of the church. It could have changed. But let's keep listening.
Okay, they probably doofuses and dilberts. Okay, don't nobody want no man who got to show up to the singles night in order to get a woman. He's probably a socially non-desirable man.
And this is so true too. Y'all know what they told me? They was like, pastors are rejects from like high school. Let me put myself on full screen. Pastors and men that be in church doing shit like this, they are rejects that couldn't like deal in society. So they go into the church world to find a woman or man, whatever it is, whatever, all the pronouns. They go into society trying to find a person that's going to biblically make them a man, right? When I tell y'all, this is so true. And y'all might want to go back and look at the people that y'all know at y'all's churches that go to these type of things. I would never date a man that goes to this function ever, because it's not going to be your happily ever after. You're going to be miserable trying to date that man. And I'm saying that because I've been through it my own damn self. I'm just telling y'all know what it is. All right.
I'm not a church person per se, and I honestly think the type of person that would go to church on singles night, we're not going to be aligned anyway. I think church people like that are completely weirdos. You're weird. You're weird. In my honest, humble opinion, if you can't get nobody the regular
And unfortunately, I was a weirdo because I did it.
way, i.e. the gas station, the grocery store, the movies, the car wash, and you got to go to the church where they got another hand selection of weirdos just like you, then you've already lost.
Lord Jesus.
Seemed like a layup. Like you walk in church night fresh with your Bible.
Yes.
How you doing, sister? How you doing, child?
Yes.
Yes. Let's go eat and say you not.
Oh, don't let them come and say king and queen, baby. I'm already like, let me. I'm gonna head out. I'm gonna head out.
You're not on good intentions.
You already know they ready. They are primed and ready. You know what I'm saying? So the intentions are good, but like to a predator, it's like, oh yeah, we finna go get that thing that ain't been touched in a minute. You know what I'm saying? She just
not a predator. I wait you won't go there. You speaking facts, y'all. Don't speak facts.
Want somebody to take her out to eat and all, and you give men the rule book to get to you. All I gotta do is come in here and quote a few redundant ass scriptures and play the part long enough to get the panty draws.
Yep.
Well, damn. If you
that was good. That was a good conversation. I didn't watch this until y'all watched it with me. He's supposed to facts. He's supposed to. That's why I would never do it again. Well, at this point, what's the difference between church nights, the bar, or online dating? The difference is that you went to a church that you're gonna be safe. Bar nights and online, you're not. That's nothing to do with the Lord. Okay. And that doesn't make it better. But when you went to church and did this, we at least thought it was going to be a good situation. So, church to me, boo. The PDF files live in that building. They live in that building. Ask me how I know, and I'll give you a whole entire conversation about it. Now, this next conversation we're gonna have, y'all, I'm not staying here long. But I want to bring it up because I've never even done content on this person, but I'm going to bring it up today because absolutely not. Absolutely freaking not. Okay, and if y'all start donating to this, I'm going to start me a GoFundMe. I am. All right. Jaguar Wright. Says speaking out about entertainment industry wrongdoing made her target of, if they supposed to not, maybe I shouldn't say that word, bothering her or bothering them, launches a GoFundMe to pay for her legal fees. No. If you donate to this, if you are a subscriber to this channel, unsubscribe. And I mean it, unsubscribe. There is no way possible that you would donate to this person. I'm going to start my own GoFundMe. I'm going to start it because if Tasha K and Jaguar Wright has a GoFundMe and they're getting thousands of dollars, I'm about to start my own. I want to find what hers is looking like. Cause let me even see if I can pull up Tasha K's now, because I didn't put it the other day. Let me see how much money she made. And I saw that her and she was getting into what Bondi Blue. I'm like, no, what the hell? Tasha K has made $9,739. That's what Tasha K made on GoFundMe. I just wanted to switch too. Do I need to go on and start talking about black DL niggas for this? Because if I do, I will just get my little money for that. But the fact that people donate to this is insanity to me. I don't understand this. I don't understand this. But Jaguar, right? No, absolutely not. No. But the singles nights are intended to find like-minded people with predisposition that they are really saved, but it doesn't always. It never happens. They find a toxic ass man. Let me see something real quick, because y'all playing with me tonight. We got 42 people in this chat and only 17. Thank you. 17. Let me give y'all some time again, because like the video, y'all, or dislike it, one or the other. Just let me know what y'all want to do. But I'm gonna give you some
Call
time.
me Rudolph, you be dashing like. See me in my 50, you said that man, he just shit it. Cause I show you how I do it, but don't show you how I do it. See me in my 50, you said that man, he just shit it. Cause I show you how I do it, but don't show you how I did it. I be multiplying numbers, so you not in my division. Call me Rudolph, you be dashing like blue. Think in the gun, but you never catch me slipping. Hella Grey Goose is what you catch me sip. You don't get girls, cause they know you tripping. Acting like you making money, but you bullshitting. My style so clean, don't none of it be script. Got hella just but don't none of them be stiff. And I got a grill, so my drink just chill. Mr. Yes, I'm so fly in the field. I'm fly, yes, I'm high, yes. Every lady wanna get to this guy, yes. Go out tonight, I just might, yes. Style cleaner than yours, so don't buy, yes. So debonair, so debonair.
We at 18. I'm gonna let it sit there, but new people came in, hit the like button when you come in here. I feel like I have to stress this part because people don't really be doing it a lot. But hit that like button, y'all, while we doing it. All right. Are we here? Please. Jag just running a scam, but I believe she's broke. I do too. Shout out to my girl, Nosy Ho Live, y'all. Listen, I believe that she's doing the same damn thing. Y'all, please listen, y'all. This my song. We got a lot of people in here. We at 18 likes. I'm gonna pull it back up again if y'all don't hit that like button for real. But let's move on to our next topic. Jaguar Riot, we're not donating to that though. Okay. So y'all, Terrence Howard went to social media and he said that he could have dated Beyonce. But you know who he chose over Beyonce? Do y'all know who Terrence Howard chose over Beyonce? It's the weirdest shit I've ever seen in my life. We're going to listen to it. So Terrence Howard claims he had a chance to date Beyonce earlier in her career, but ended up talking to, I didn't say her name yet, says he believes the Cater to You lap dance was to show him what he lost. It was long before she was with Jay-Z. Who do y'all think that this man was doing this with? And I'm gonna wait for y'all to answer this question before we get here. Out of all the Destiny Child members, Kelly, Michelle, Latoya, Latavia, and Farrah Franklin, and then there's Beyonce. Terrence Howard chose one member to try to date and not Beyonce. He could have dated Beyonce, but he chose someone else. Who do you think that it was? Terrence Howard is an idiot. He should have kept this shit to himself. Kelly, it's not Kelly, it's not Latavia. Latavia, the person that you're not saying I could see. but it wasn't Kelly. All right, so let me pull it up. This man chose Farrah Franklin. Farrah freaking Franklin.
Be a Hollywood couple. Like, what if her and I, you never thought about it that way?
Nah, that was never on the table for me.
You see Jay-Z with Beyonce. You see these couples where it's like, you know,
I had a chance.
She was that was a joke. She was never part of this thing.
To date Beyonce, you know, early on, and we had a conversation, you know. And
I gotta keep pushing pause. First of all, girl, woman, Farrah was pretty stupid, but to not stay in a group that is the #1 female group ever. Where is her luggage at? The reality was she could never stand beside LaToya Luckett and Beyonce or Kelly Rowland, and she's the best looking girl out of that entire group. I'm sorry. Farrah was like the 4th person I would even look at if I wanted to date a girl from Destiny's Child. There is Beyonce, there's LaToya Luckett. Matter of fact, let me track back. There's Kelly Rowland. Okay? If I'm being very honest, Kelly Rowland is the chocolate queen that we didn't even know we needed to have. Kelly Rowland is so freaking beautiful. Like, Kelly Rowland could just walk past the hallway. And I might be a heterosexual. Okay? LaToya Luckett and Beyonce are on the same page for me. But Farrah Franklin? Nah, I can't see it. Farrah was fire low key. I was told they had her, for lack of better words, they wanted her to replace Latavia. The latter. Was she going to rap at some point? But Terrence Howard chose Latavia over Beyonce. I don't see it. But let's keep going.
And I ended up talking to the other girl inside of, you know, Destiny, the girl with the blue eyes. I remember Beyonce looking over at me, and I think that's why she picked me to do that dance when she did the
Cater to You,
you know, the kind of tease dance that we did at the BETs or whatever.
I gotta mute it because the music is playing. She said, "Could you see what you're gonna have?" But if I was Beyonce, I wouldn't have dated Terrence Howard though.
Lost, but I was attracted. There was a moment in which I felt
wanting to be a Hollywood couple. Like, what if her and I, you never thought about it that way?
Nah, that was never on the table for me.
You see Jay-Z with Beyonce. You see these couples where it's like, you know,
I had a chance to date Beyonce.
Oh, let's go.
With Beyonce.
Yeah, but that was long before she was with Jay-Z. That was very, very long ago.
I mean, they were big back then when they were coming up.
Y'all, we still are waiting on you guys to like the video. It's like, I'm trying to understand. It's 34 people in here. I got 18 likes. What's going on? Do I need to do another break? What's going on, GG? Hey, boo. SoDebNair, sorry I'm late. It's whenever you come in is all right for me. Do I need to do another break? We got 33 people in here. I got 18 likes. It's free to like the video, y'all. For us, it's free. Like, they're not gonna take nothing out of your bank account. You gonna like the video or no? What's going on? One of my friends went out with Terrence Howard. She said he was weird. I can believe that. I can believe that. Oh, we got a 19. We got 19. Give me 20. Give me 20. Whoever's sitting in the bushes, give me like one more. Y'all do know that it helps us as content creators make more content if you guys like the video, because it puts us in the algorithm. So like the video, please. We take it down, put it back up. We're still at 19. I'm gonna sit here till y'all like the video. No, I'm not doing nothing else. Okay, I got 20. Okay, I got 20. All right, cool. All right, cool. All right, let's go back to Terrence Howard.
They were very big when they were coming out.
Destiny's Child.
Destiny's Child, yeah.
That's what it was.
Beyonce, yes. I'm
but,
with Beyonce.
Yeah, but that was long before.
Oh, I can't play this. So yes, Terrence Howard said he could have dated Beyonce. I don't know if that's very true or not, but it's crazy because would she been a better wife to Terrence Howard or Jay-Z? I think the dynamics between Beyonce and Terrence Howard versus Jay-Z would have been very different. Weird, deep, insane, insane. LOL. What is all these words? I don't know what you're saying, GG. I know darn well that that dance moment was not his thought of a. He said that she tried to talk to me before this. So I don't know. I don't know. What's going on to my girl Whitney in the chat? I'm glad you finally made it here. Hey, SoDebNair and all happy Thursday. Make sure you like the video. We got 20. We got 20 likes. 16 of y'all ain't do it. I don't know why, but you know, I'll stick my 20. A buffet was in his head. All right, so let's move on here to this. So do you guys watch The Breakfast Club? And I'm asking you guys this because I'm a huge fan of The Breakfast Club. What I will say is this: when Just Hilarious got to The Breakfast Club, I stopped listening to that show, period. I don't think that Just Hilarious, Angela Yee, and I love her podcast. Angela Yee was perfection on that show. It's not orange, it's red. It's red. I don't know why when I'm on here, the colors are different, but it's red. This is it's crimson, actually, it's crimson. I don't know why people didn't like Angela Yee, but they loved Charlamagne and DJ Envy. But Just Hilarious, I never thought she was gonna be a great part of the show ever. And till this day, I stopped listening to the show because I don't want her on there. Yes, when Jess doesn't speak, she tears up. Never. Wait, what? Yes, when Jess doesn't speak, she tears my nerve. Oh, she tears my nerves up. Yes, I don't like her on the show. The Breakfast Club needed another Angela Yee because Angela Yee controlled the narrative of the show. And because I've done radio for years, I know the power of a woman on my show who can control the narrative of how things go. So, again, I wish that Pam was here. Jess is a Charlamagne, and she can't be Charlamagne. We already have one. She's not a good co-host to that show at all. Nobody can beat DJ Envy. They will never try to replace him because he's DJ Envy. But Jess is a Charlamagne, and then Charlamagne is like, well, I mean, it's another me. Angela Yee was Angela Yee on that show. I don't like Jess Hilarious on that show. She doesn't do good for me. Jess does nothing for me at all. You know who does really good on that show for me? Damn, her name was in my mind real quick. Lauren. Lauren is great. But, you know, she went on. Jess is trying too hard. Lauren is amazing on that show. But when when Jess went on and cried about the fact that they were trying to put her against Lauren, they kept both of them. They need to let Jess go. And I'm going to clip this and tag The Breakfast Club because I'm being very serious. I listen to The Breakfast Club every single day. When Jess got there, I stopped. They're also talking about hold on. I think that Charlemagne made this deal with Netflix because, you know, it's probably almost over for real. And so he made this deal with Netflix. The reality is they probably really didn't have to stop because there are people who still listen to AM and FM radio. We still watch clips. YouTube was their best option for the interviews that they did do. Donkey of the Day, great. Nobody ever even does that. They had a great formula when Angela came. When Jess got there, and I'm gonna say it, and I'm gonna be honest about it. The way that Jess feels about like a T.S. Madison, I can't fuck with her. A lot of people fuck with that show, like in our community, because Charlemagne really be like fucking with us for real. Jess and her T.S. Madison stuff, it don't work for me. It don't. Shout out to the DL Whisper, who's incarcerated right now, but she don't. Tasha K, same person. It's almost like bringing Tasha K on to the Breakfast Club for me. Why? Angela Yee was not that type of controversial person. She also brought on the conversations, and she fought through them. And I always do this with my co-hosts of my radio shows. I know that it's hard to fight through the battles of like the men being on the shows. And like I try to like not do that on my shows that I had, because the woman on that show drives that conversation. We tell jokes, like we're shady, things like that, but like that girl on that show, whatever show you have, she drives that show. Angela Yee, there could be no Breakfast Club without her. I'm being very honest. It can't be one without her. And you watch her podcast, that's why she's successful, because you cannot have that show without her. Hold on. Jess hasn't created her own lane on the show. You can see her fighting for, yeah. But you know who is doing it? Lauren. Lauren is like spectacular on the show. Lauren eats up every single time because Lauren has behind the scenes conversations. She is the person that they need. They don't need Jess, but because she cried, oh, y'all wanted, y'all put me in Jess behind they really wanted Lauren because they had a lot of people that went on that show. But Jess was so mad because she felt like they put her against Lauren. Lauren should be the only girl on that show. And I would die on that hill. Jess should go. Put Lauren on that show. Fuck her. Jess tries to be a moment, and she has no idea. She doesn't. She's another person who calls T.S. Madison a man. And my conversation about her calling like no transphobic people, but Lauren knows the formula of a good show. Jess doesn't. Get her out. The Breakfast Club go for another 10 years if they get rid of Jess. And when I'm gonna pull this clip, I'm going to tag this clip on my Instagram. And everybody that's here, there's 29 people here right now. Reshare it. If y'all feel that way, reshare it. She's the worst part of the show. Yes, that's the word, the formula. Yes, that's the worst part of them. She's not good for them. She's just Charlemagne as a woman. We don't need another Charlemagne. But yeah, I'm her name again right now. Lauren is perfect for this show. She is actually like the more informed Angela Yee. Get rid of Jess. I'm telling you, it will work so much better if you get rid of her. Let her go back to being a content creator on social media and bring Lauren to the show and get rid of Jess. The show could win. They could have more than another 10 years. I'm telling y'all, but I'm just talking my shit. Let me know how you guys feel down in the comments. Tuning in late. We're gonna move on to our next conversation. Oh, Kandi and Todd. All right, we're going to the conversation right now. So Kandi and Todd finally got their divorce finalized. Shout out to Kandi Burruss. Girl, I love you. You know I love you. But they settled their divorce deal after a bitter custody battle. I don't feel like Todd really had a fight in this at all because we watched him do the prenup on the show, but we're here. So Russell of Atlanta star Kandi Burruss. Why did I say Russell of Atlanta? Escape star of the group Escape star Kandi Burruss and her ex-husband Todd Tucker have settled their divorce after months of bitter back and forth. TMZ has learned Kandi and Todd informed court of their deal on March 11th, explaining that they hashed out a full and final settlement. This, according to court docs obtained to TMZ. The court ordered Kandi and Todd to submit their settlement paperwork, which covers child support and indicates a parenting plan by next week. As TMZ first reported, Kandi announced a split and Todd in November 2025 after 10 years of marriage. The Russell of Atlanta star, the escape woman who writes all the hits for TLC and Destiny's Child, like, don't dumb her down to no housewife. Asked for joint custody of their two children or their kids, but changed her request to sole custody after Todd demanded primary custody because Todd was being a bitch. And where's needed when you need her? Todd claimed Kandi had been working in New York while he cared for the kids in Georgia because she has to go to work, baby, while you sitting at home doing not a mother thing. Let's get it all together. I'm glad that they have come together and killed this shit. Shout out to Kandi Burruss for getting it together. Todd, leave there with what you got. Because OLG has been shutting down that steakhouse. What is it? It's an R. The kid's name. Steak and Shrimp is shutting down. You're done. Like, let it go. You should have done better. Kandi did what she's supposed to do. How did she even get there? I honestly forgot. And wait. Oh, Jess. Blaze. Yes. Blaze. Yes. Nobody ever eats there. OLG was supposed to be went. Me and Busy went there. It was a great experience, but Blaze was not a place that people want to go eat that seafood. It was like an upscale place, allegedly. It was so upscale, no one wanted to go there. So we're done with that. Let's move on to our next conversation. Let's get into Amy and Dwight Howard and the 911 phone call. All right. Let's get into this. If y'all didn't need another reason to not like Dwight Howard, I'm going to give you another one. And shout out to Royce Reed for all the angry women who hated her. And I mean every single part of this. Every woman who hates Royce Reed, fuck all y'all. Royce, the fact that Royce has been going through court cases after court cases after court cases after court cases because of the white gay ass Howard, fuck all y'all. I'm so sick and tired of going to the comment section. Well, why is Royce talking? It's been so long ago. This man's had her in court for 18 motherfucking years. And y'all mad about Royce? Where is the anger for Dwight Howard? Her son. Well, their son has came out and said that he hopes that his dad gets some help. Why are y'all so mad at Royce when Dwight is the problem? Amy's about to be in jail because she went on the social media with a bag of Coca-Cola, and possession is the first part of her problem. She went on social media with a bag of Coca-Cola. Not only did she do this, she also picked up a piece of it and was like, it was this. So we've seen all of the Coca-Cola in the house. I don't give a damn what anybody says. Royce, girl, keep talking. Do not stop. Royce said to people that she said she doesn't have any animosity towards Amy Luciani, Amber Howard, whatever name you want to call her. The reality is this. Royce has been telling people for years that Dwight is a horrible person. And now that Amy Luciani, Amber Howard, whatever you want to call her, now pulled out a whole bag of Coca-Cola, and she held it up with his hand, and then she poured it out into this hand, and then she poured it back into this hand, but there was some residue. She went, Coca-Cola I don't believe Coca-Cola is only with Dwight. I think it's a household problem. When she was talking to that boy who is Royce Reed's friend, who has a kid by Dwight Howard. Let's talk about it. Shout out to Carlos King. When she said that they're friends, and y'all are in the comments still talking shit about Royce. Royce is corny as fuck to me. Let's be all the way clear. She is very corny to me. But when it comes to the fact of Dwight Howard, I believe every single thing she says. It's never going to change for me. Royce said what she said, and Royce brought up facts. The fact that Amy Luciani or Amber Howard had to tell Royce's friend, who has a kid by Dwight Howard, my name is Amber, already tells me a lot. You don't even know that kid like that. Let's be all the way real. You don't know that kid like that. Your dad is trying to put us all blaming on us. I thank God that his daughter got out of the house. I do. Because Dwight went on and said that that didn't happen. And I thought I had pulled this up. Hold on, because I want to pull it up. Dwight went on and told a YouTuber that that's not what happened. That his daughter wasn't put out of the house. But that's not true. Because Royce said it was true. And the person I'm going to believe is Royce. Let me see if I can find this. If I can't, I'm going to let it go. But what is that guy's name on Instagram? Damn it. Let me see if I can type his name in, or type Dwight's name in. What? Hold on. This is new. Wait. Oh, this is 2 weeks ago. Okay, let me put this up later on too. Audio of Dwight Howard calling the police. Okay, wait. Y'all, it keeps updating. I want to pull up something else. Hold on, y'all. Sorry. I'll be keeping everything in there, and it be changing. Where is this guy at? Who Dwight lied to? Where is he at? I think I played him on my last video too. I can't find it because y'all, it's not. I'm not gonna sit here unless I'm through this. But Dwight ain't shit. Dwight went on to a content creator's page and said that she lied. That Amy Luciani or Amber Howard lied on him. But Royce said she didn't lie. And Royce said it without even saying that she didn't lie. She confirmed what she did without even knowing what Amber or Amy even said. So let's get into the 911 call. Oh, wait.
Well, what's going on is my husband, this will be the third time. Whenever he gets upset, he locks me out of our estate. We live in a 35,000 square foot big home. It's Dwight Howard from the Lakers. Anytime he gets upset with me, I come home, the gate's locked. He just did it again. We had an argument. He lost custody of his daughter last night with CPS. He took it out on me. And
she's telling all the business, and as she should.
Went all ballistic. I come home. I try to go back in the gate. He changed the gate code again. I said, the police came out here before and they told you. It is illegal to do this to Miss Howard. This is your wife. I've been here for 15 months. We've been married for 12. You can't do this.
You're not Miss Howard, though. Miss Howard is a whole man that you don't even know about. Or maybe you do know about. But Miss Howard ain't Amy Luciani or Amber Howard.
They warned him, stop doing it. He did it again. So I'm locked out. I had to walk all the way through the woods, break in the side gate. I'm quite shocked the neighbors haven't called the police on me yet. It's raining. I'm embarrassed. I'm outside the gate. He locked me out again. I was not going to call, but I'm sick of it. I cannot keep being made to sleep in my car when my husband gets mad because he's a...
Why would you sleep in your car if you have keys to the house? And see, this is my conversation that I want to have. You're married to this man. He's locking you out, but you don't have a key to your own house. That man played with you from the very beginning.
Multi-millionaire. He's an NBA star. It's wrong. I want somebody to come out here. I don't know my rights as a wife, but for me to be standing outside, it's ridiculous.
And I want to call like, ma'am, I'm trying to talk to you. What? This ain't it.
Ma'am, I have a few questions for you. What's your first and last name?
Not what's your first. The 911 responder is like, bitch, what are we talking about? First of all, let's start from the beginning. What's your name? You went on and on about this man, but who are you? What are we even talking about? And now let's get into it.
Amber Howard.
Okay, and I'm just going to ask you some questions. Is there any alcohol or drugs involved today?
No, ma'am.
So then she lied again, because if there's no drugs or alcohol involved, you went on social media and showed us a whole bag of Coca-Cola. So did you lie to us? Was there drugs involved? She said no, but went into a car and showed us a whole rack. And then I think if you shave it off, it's called Coca-Cola. Why'd you lie?
Okay, any weapons?
I mean, what does that mean? Like, do we own them in the house?
A weapon means that can you unallow a person with something that is in the house, a knife, a pow, something. You not. Well, maybe she might be a little. She might need an IAB.
Does he have a weapon on him today?
Oh no, ma'am, no, ma'am.
Okay.
Do you guys have weapons in the house though?
Oh, for sure, over 1,000. We have a gun room, a very nice gun room, but that's way far away from the house on the property.
Okay, and where are you right now?
I'm standing outside in the rain.
And can you go ahead and give me a description of yourself so officers know who to look for? Are you black, white, Hispanic, or Asian, ma'am? Yes, ma'am.
I'm black. I have on, yes, ma'am. I'm black. I have on blue jeans with a gray hoodie and a gray hat.
Gray hoodie, blue jeans, and black hat. Perfect. Okay, and where is he right now?
I have no clue. Our house literally is huge. I don't know where he's at, but I don't know. I'm sure he's looking at me standing at the gate looking stupid. I don't know.
Girl, tell him where you at, because this is not love and hip hop. This is a reality, allegedly, if that's what you got going on. Where the fuck are you at?
Okay. All right. Do you have your car with you?
No. Got Uber down.
Well, then Uber was somewhere else.
Okay. All right, just stay right there for me, and we'll have officers there as soon as possible, okay? Call us if anything changes.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much.
No problem.
Okay. Well, what's going on is my husband,
This is the 911 call that she made. After listening to Royce, I really just don't feel bad for her at all. She knew better. Even when she was on Love and Hip Hop, when she did not want to say who this man was, I knew that she knew better. I don't feel bad for her. I don't. I think the biggest thing that she did was try to make us feel like she was trying to protect those kids, but really trying to protect herself. To me, she's not a good person. She's just not. Let me read your comment, Princess. You have one time to do some shit like that to me. Why doesn't she have another place to live or some money to get it her own? She could have literally put money away from him and went her own and did that, but she didn't even do that. Thousands. What do you mean? Do you need with thousands of weapons? Are y'all going to war? That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't believe her, because she also went onto social media. She poured them drugs in her hand and said, "I'm losing money because of this. I'm losing because of this." She also poured it back in with his hand, and then she went. She did all that. I exaggerate a little bit, but bitch, are you okay? Are you okay? Because for me, I'm not listening to shit that Amy got to say. You are not. And I'm trying to protect these kids. No, you're not. You're trying to protect yourself. It has nothing to do with anything else that she's talking about. So, after all this has happened, you know what Dwight Howard did? Do you know what Dwight Howard did? He went on the social media and said he's retiring. Dwight Howard, Superman's hanging up his cape, retiring to focus on his family. This man doesn't give a fuck about his family at all. I don't even know why TMZ even reported this. But we're going to talk about it, though, tonight. Dwight Howard retiring to focus on his family. Royce already showed us that his son, he don't even fuck with his son. So what family are you even talking about? I would love to know. What family is Dwight Howard hanging up his Superman cape to retire to focus on his family with? Because his oldest son is with Royce Reed. How about you hang it up and stop suing Royce Reed, Dwight? How about that? Dwight has been suing, according to, let me put it my allegedly better, because I don't even know if it's true or not, but Royce said it. This man has been suing this lady for 18 motherfucking years. 18 years. Imagine a bitter baby daddy that you didn't even marry suing you for everything you talk about. Royce freaking Reed. I'm so over Dwight. Like you couldn't imagine this. I would just knock the nigga out on sight if I was me. And me and Royce was really good friends because you are suing this lady for 18 motherfucking years. I'm tired for Royce. And then they got people in these chats. This is the part that really bothered me for real. You got people in these chats mad at Royce. Royce need to let it go. Royce is the problem. It's always about Royce. There's never no smoke for Dwight. And again, Princess, I know we had a conversation earlier, but it's black women that's doing this. They're mad at Royce because she keeps talking. And Royce said on Carlos' thing, and had they watched that video, they would have known that Royce said the reason why is because he keeps suing me. Royce's son was violated by his brother. And Dwight put out I can't think of the name of what I want to call this. He basically stopped Royce from talking about the fact that her son was alive for 5 fucking years, being touched by his brother. But you know what went out, who supported him? It was black women. So for me, I'm not sitting around with this shit. Definitely a gag order, cutie. A gag order. When Royce said that boy had been touched by a family member, she also went on and said it was from Dwight's brother. I'm not sitting around thinking about this. Dwight is a horrible person. She even talked about how there was peanut butter on a damn counter. And she kept asking her son over and over and over and over again. Was he hungry? Did he want something to eat? And the son finally said he wants some peanut butter, but Dwight went off of him, and he didn't understand why Dwight was being mean to him. But there was drugs in the peanut butter. It was drugs in the peanut butter. Royce said this. So when y'all get in these comments, okay, black women, because I don't see nobody else besides y'all. And if somebody else, send it to me. When y'all get these comments, this little boy had drugs as a kid from his father, who his black mother tried to help him. And she couldn't because he was told to lie about it. Let's be all the way real. Watch the Carlos King interview and then watch some of Royce's other. She goes into detail about Dwight's older brother touching her son. It's real. It happened. People that are supporting it, you don't see a man in there. My friends, California Cutie, Princess, the Happy Baker that be on my channel, I love y'all. Like, hands down, Nola Reeds, every person that y'all see me with, I love them because they understand reality. But this part is fucked up. A little boy was being great. And Royce has been fighting for years. But you see in the comment sections, I ain't seen another color besides a black person, a black woman in there. It ain't even no men. It's black women in those chats talking shit about Royce. And I hate it. I hate it. I'm never going to stop saying this. I hate it. Your personal story is not Royce's personal story. Her son got raped by a family member. And y'all think it's okay? Nah, I'm not fucking with that. So, well, let me move on, y'all, because I'll stay there way too long. Let's get back into Jamal Bryant, because I went on earlier today talking about Jamal Bryant and the DEI program. And Jamal Bryant went on and said that it's over, y'all. We done with it. They gave us 3 out of the 4. Jamal lied to us with his big D going around the congregation. He lied to us. Y'all want to know why I know this? Because let's get to this. The majority of news networks are now reporting that Target made no changes to its DEI policies, no concessions, despite what Pastor Jamal Bryant stated after he took it upon himself to end the boycott he didn't even start. Okay, let's start there. A lot of changes that were mentioned in his video were programs that previously existed with no actual major changes. We're now a joke to these networks, reporting that nothing changed and they ended the boycott. Jamal Bryant, fuck you. Let's be all the way real. Let me put me on the big screen. Jamal Bryant, fuck you. The fact that you tried to come on here and lie to us is some bullshit. Keep sticking your big D around your congregation, because that's the only thing you probably are credible for even doing. What's going on, Busy? Why these always so late? I was on earlier today, like around noon. You weren't there for that one. So maybe you should check out all the lives of this one. But Jamal Bryant, fuck you. Okay? And I mean the F, the U, the C, and the K. Fuck you, Jamal Bryant. Because nothing changed. Nothing has changed. Let's get over here to this one. Just so we know that it's not from one source, it's from a lot of sources. Okay? Target boycott ends with no DEI wins. What you should know. So a boycott organized against retail giant Target over its rollbacks to diversity, equality, and inclusion initiatives has ended after a year without any policy changes. We on News Weekly. This is a very credible source. So let's sit here and let's talk about this. News Weekly has contacted Target for comments outside of regular working hours via email. After President Donald Duck's second presidential inauguration in 2025, he implemented many sweeping changes through executive orders. One such change was the president's attempt to rid the federal government of DEI initiatives, which he called wasteful and radical. Following Donald Duck's order, Target and multiple other retail companies announced that they would end certain DEI programs. Then this in turn led to backlash and calls for boycotts. As consider-led boycotts became increasingly prevalent in response to the president's second term in office. This included a boycott called for by Reverend Jamal Bryant of Georgia, which he's not the person who called this. It was Tamika Mallory and she's not gonna get her last name. I'm gonna find a minute. Let me go back. Who said the companies had retreated from commitments made after the unaliving of George Floyd. Now, Bryant and other community leaders have said that their protest is over following a series of conversations with representatives of the retail giant, including the new CEO, Michael Fitter, whatever his last name is. His last name, Michael, succeeded Brian Cornell as CEO in February of this year. Cornell was CEO of Target Corporation for more than a decade and now serves as the executive chair of Target's board of directors. Though the boycott has ended, which it has not even ended, there are no new commitments or reservables in place. But Brian told USA Today that the boycott made progress and that they will continue to hold Target accountable to Black shoppers and employees. They have a program called Belonging, which gives access to everybody, not just for entry-level positions, but to be able to ascend into C-suites, Brian told USA Today. It is essentially DEI. As I read, it is the exact same thing, he said. A Target spokesperson previously told Newsweek that it is absolutely dedicated to foreseeing inclusive for everyone. However, this wasn't the only boycott action organized against Target. Whoever this lady's name is, I ain't gonna mess it up. Founder of Racial Justice Network held a press conference in front of the company's Minneapolis headquarters on March 11th, where they distanced themselves from Bryant's announcement. This Target boycott is not over, Armstrong said. Armstrong reiterated, this is a post shared to Facebook. Please don't believe the hype in these attempts to rescue Target from efforts of capitalizing to the Trump administration. Target rolled back DI because of Donald Duck. She wrote, adding, the nationwide boycott of Target is successful and it will continue. Please continue to shop elsewhere. Don't shop at Target. Meanwhile, John Swartz, founder of the People's Union USA, which regularly organizes and calls for consumer-led boycotts, has previously called for a permanent boycott of Target. We're not shopping at Target. And I read all of that without the words that I can't even remember. Or no, we're not shopping at Target. Fuck Target. Fuck Target. F-U-C-K Target. Okay? I'm not in the place with no Target. My friend, when I moved to Baltimore, took me to Target, I said, you can get out. I'm not. I would never go into a Target store ever. I would not. Let me see if I can find this with Tamika Mallory and the other lady. I hate to say the other lady. I think I deleted it too. Let me see if I can Google it. Let me see if I can find it, because I know that it was a post that I had. I can't find it, y'all. But y'all go back to my other video that I made. It's on that. It's on that. Okay. So fuck Target. It ain't gonna happen. Let me get to my good old sis, my little brother, the person in my hand that I wish I could know in real time, because I really wish I could help him be the best little gay man that I know, which is Lil Nas X. Okay. Lil Nas X, y'all know he went onto that random thing that he did. Nah. And, don't be late to the party. Don't be late to the party. Well, they have him going to court. Lil Nas X requests alternative court program, allowing treatment and monitoring instead of jail time in case I'm sorry, instead of jail time and felony police battery case. So Lil Nas X is pushing for an alternative resolution in his felony police battery case after appearing in a California courtroom this week. And I want to pull up something else. I got to pull this up. Because I don't think that he should. Yep, and there's a name. I don't think that he should have this bad of a sentence because he got high and went out and sung in the streets and then tried to attack the police. Because let me tell you who they should be putting in jail, but they didn't. Colin Griffith. And if y'all don't know the story about Colin Griffith, this boy unalived his mother and his fucking father. Unalived both of them. So Lil Nas X, because he got high one day, absolutely not. Like, I feel like he shouldn't. But Colin has the protection of the complexion of the protection. This boy unalived his parents in two different occasions. It wasn't like he unalived them both at the same time. He unalived his father first, I think. And then after that, he unalived his mother. Florida teen Colin Griffith found not guilty of unaliving mom Catherine 2 years after pounding her down. After pounding down his dad. So Lil Nas didn't go to jail because he took a stroll down the street on substances. Go get Colin for me. That's what I want to say. This boy unalived both of his parents. Both of them. And we okay with this? I would never in my life, never be okay with this boy running around free on this earth, unaliving his mother and his father. But Lil Nas walks down the street with tidy whities on with some cowboy boots, going, nah. He's in court. He's in court. Lil Nas is in court. But Colin gets to walk around and be free. Nah, bro. I'm not. I won't. I will never be okay with that part. I'll never be okay with that part. So, but Colin and Lil Nas X should not even be in court. He had a bad day. Cool. Got it. But when you white, and let me scroll down so you can see the face of privilege. When you white, you can unalive your parents and be good. Lil Nas X can't walk down the street and say nah, and then the police try to arrest him and he tries to attack them allegedly. It has to go to court, but Colin could unalive his mother and his father on different occasions because he unalived one or the other before the other person. He didn't unalive them at the same time, but he's free. Let Lil Nas X go. Fuck that system that's over there in LA. I don't give a damn. To me, it's not right. It's not right. And I'm going to stand on that hill, and I will die on that hill. If Colin go unalive his parents, Lil Nas X to walk down the street in his underwear and tidy whities with cowboy boots on, and the police try to interrupt him from doing this, because what if they would have put me on full screen? What if they would have interrupted Colin Walk with me with this story. What if they would have interrupted Colin, who had a pow? Would he get the same thing? No. We already know this. The boy had a bad night. Like, let this shit go. Like, I stand with Lil Nas X. I'm stand there. I will sit on that hill and die on it. All right, so let's move over to Ray J. So Ray J, you know, I'm not the biggest fan of Ray J. I really am not. But Ray J is, well, actually, not even really Ray J. It's Sonya, his mother. Oh, no, look, we got some Ray J first, okay. So Ray J said that Kris just lied under oath. So let's get into this. So Ray J says Kim and Kris just lie under oath. So Ray J says Kim Kardashian and Kris Jenner are totally lying about no involvement with the release of the infamous sex tape, and they should be prosecuted for it. The rapper, Ray J's a rapper? This is why TMZ should be reporting stuff, because Ray J is not even he's not a rapper. Brandy's brother tells TMZ Kim and Kris completely lied about everything in their declarations yesterday, lying to the world as he alleges they did the worst thing you could do. Ray J claims he sat in a room with Kris and Kim, as well as executives from the company Vivid, the sex tapes distribution, to discuss a deal. Vivid has always maintained that it obtained the sex tape from a third party. Kim and Ray J were paid $400K each for the sex tapes. Ray claims 2 made in Cabo and 1 made in Santa Barbara. In regrets to the Santa Barbara tape, Ray J says Kris told them to shoot that sex tape and make it dirtier. Ray J asks, are Kim and Kris out of their minds? The fact of the matter is, if you lie like that under oath, don't you go to jail? Don't you get fined? Ray went on to say that he now has a son and daughter, and they don't deserve to grow up thinking that their dad did something like revenge porn on hurt someone on purpose. He adds, that's not the truth, and I'm not going to let that narrative follow them throughout their lives. As you know, Kim and Kris filed a lawsuit against Ray J back in October, accusing him of defamation. He responds by filing a countersuit, claiming they violated a settlement agreed, barring any party from talking about the sex tape. By the way, Ray J is also getting support from his mom, Sonya Norwood. I think I have this. Yep, I do. All right. Who took to social media to defend her son Thursday morning. She has a simple question for Kris Jenner and Kim Kardashian. If they didn't collude to release the sex tape starring her son, then who did it? So let's get over here to Sonya. And the thing is, Sonya don't never say shit. She controls Brandy Norwood. She don't control Ray J. Let's be all the way clear. Sonya controls Brandy Norwood. She does not control Ray J. So the fact that she's been speaking about this, let's read it. So, Battle of the Mamas. Ray J's mom, Sonya, checks Kris Jenner for saying Ray J lied about Kris and Kim releasing the infamous sex tape. Then who did it? That's what Sonya said. Many others know the truth. So let's go over here and look at what she's saying. Sonya said, who did? After reading the declarations of Kris Jenner and Kim Kardashian, reading their recent statements circulating, including reports published across multiple media outlets regarding the tape, I am no longer going to sit back and watch my son be dogged on social media over this matter when Ray J and I, Kris and Kim, and many others know the truth. And Kris Momager, you say you did not orchestrate the commercial release of the tape. Then who did? Come through Sonya. She says, I support Ray J in his journey to bringing the truth forward. I have witnessed his journey for many years, and however long it takes, whether it becomes a long journey or a difficult battle, we will stay on that path until the voices that have distorted the truth are publicly revealed. And if that truth journey must continue all the way to the doorstep of God's judgment, then so be it. Sonya B. Norwood. I ain't never seen Sonya step up this much for Brandy or Ray J. So I'm sitting here and I believe everything that she said. Sonya don't be doing this. And I still hate her because of Thea. Let's be all the way clear. I still hate her because of Thea, but for this situation right now, Sonya didn't lie. Let's all hear what Sonya said. She did not lie. All right. So if y'all here, y'all tuning in late, drop that down into the comment section. Let's get over here to Dwight Howard calling the police on his wife, Amy Luciani, 2 days before filing for divorce. Services accuses her of stealing his jewelry and his phone. We here for a minute. I don't got too many more stories, y'all. It's been 2 hours. Damn, I didn't realize that. All right, here we go.
Someone stole my jewelry, my wedding ring, my phones, and they left the house.
They stole it from this address, or they're at this address?
They stole it, yes. They stole it from this address, yes, and they left.
But why need a good man to stand beside him? Because these phone calls he making would never happen.
They was in a black, gray Camaro. It's a female in a gray Camaro.
Okay, when did this happen?
This happened about 11:45, around that time.
Today?
Today.
Okay, but you're not at home, is that correct, sir?
No, ma'am, I had to leave the house to check on my child.
That's okay. So I'm going to have an officer give you a call to help you file that report. Since
yes, ma'am.
You said it's a female subject that took the items?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
So he really did beat her to the punch because he called the police before she did and then went down to that courthouse that filed that divorce.
What's your first and last name?
Okay. Thank you so much.
Sir, what is your first and last name?
My name is Dwight, D-W-I-G-H-T, last name Howard, H-O-W-A-R-D.
Okay, Mr. Howard, the officer is likely going to call you from a private or restricted number, so just be on the lookout for that. They'll call you here shortly.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
I have theft. Someone stole my jewelry.
So he did call before she called. And that's why he won. That's why he be here to getting the divorce, because he called them before she was able to call. I mean, he not no dumb nigga. To be honest, he not. With that being said, y'all, that's all I really have for y'all tonight. I was not expecting me here for damn 2 hours. But we're gonna end it here. I got nothing to talk about. I'll do that tomorrow. So yeah, we're gonna end it here, y'all. Thank you guys so much for tuning into my channel, y'all. Y'all can definitely support the channel by liking this video, sharing this video, reposting it on your social media. If you feel free to do it, you know, you can cash at me. My cash app is right here. Also a super chat. Y'all, also, I'm trying to do a thing where I want to get a Switch too. So if you guys want to donate to my Switch too, you know, donate to that part on my channel. If you do nothing else, watch the videos and make sure you watch those ads on the channel. Okay. I love you guys so much, and I'm gonna be back with you guys tomorrow, and I'll see you guys on the next time.
Did it, I 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 did it, did it, you did it, I did it, you did it, did it, I did it, I did it.